Hi, hello,
You know?
we are live. I apologize for us being 3 minutes late. These three just would not stop talking to each other, but it's good
Oh,
because
you
it
know
means we got
what?
content. We're about to
Yeah.
roll right into it right now.
Listen, 3 minutes late is 5 minutes early for this podcast normally. Let's be real.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
You know what? You right.
Let's immediately remember we are live. So that means no swear September is in effect.
Sure is.
Do you want to know the tallies?
Yes. I want to know
Yes, let's do
how
that.
bad I'm doing so far.
Let me
Okay.
turn the beans on while this is happening.
Oof, a doofo.
Are
Bean time.
beans on? Okay. So far, Steph,
Mhm.
you haven't cussed once yet.
Yeah, because I haven't really been talking, which is why I needed to amp me up.
Yeah.
I need to get passionate.
Beans
and
are
I need
live.
to just go wild.
Okay.
We need to talk about macaroni and cheese
and Tupac
and
together,
Tupac
maybe.
and bread and pasta
Tupac
and cheese.
Chips
eating macaroni and cheese at a Sea World with an otter.
Let me finish.
Yes.
Okay.
We need
Jordan?
to talk about Steph stuff.
Jordan and Leland are both at 2 cuss words each.
Okay.
Oof.
Anthony,
all right.
you are at a whopping 5.
Wow.
Which is weird because normally me and Jordan are way you typically in this time during the previous years. So, yeah. So it's
I'm
been a
not-
good year so far.
I'll be honest, I'm not feeling confident about tonight either.
Yeah?
I don't think I'm gonna do well.
Oh
Did
no.
you pregame?
No, not really. I mean, I'm
Oh.
starting. I've got my regular, got my Magic Castle cup, nice and chilled. I've got my Fireball and my ciders. I'm here. I'm ready to go. We can just clip this right
It's
here.
party
just me-
time.
Okay, well, I got my new cup.
Oh, cute. I want-
Steph, how do we not have RGB glowing things right now?
Yeah, this should be y'all's jam, not ours.
Boo, boo,
Wait,
boo.
no. I have stuff.
How do you not have
around
like
me?
3 strobing objects like within reach of you, Steph?
You know what?
D-
I got one.
DJ Corpse in the house.
I have this. I have to keep it away from the
I
mic
got
though.
one.
Are these your ED whatever things?
These are the 2019 glasses I got from T-Mobile.
It's gone now. Is what it is.
And then
What
Steph.
was that?
Wait, Steph,
It's going
Steph,
nuts.
yes,
Oh no.
does that say 2009, Steph?
it
No,
says
2019.
2019.
All
And
right, you
then-
know what?
It's
I-
not a good
I-
number one.
My shock and amaze still stands.
Wait.
Why do you still have 3-year-old New Year's Eve glasses?
Because I put stuff in a drawer, and that's where everything goes. My
And
little
it's
hat,
just
my
within reach.
glasses,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, where'd you put them?
in the drawer.
You jerk.
I'm sorry, where?
In the drawer.
I'm
in
missing
the
that.
drawer.
In a where?
In the drawer. In the drawer.
Jordan over here
only one
holding
of them works.
this
I also have my glowing hands.
She does have the glowing hands. This picks up on Mike way too much. I apologize.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
Hi.
It reminds the stupid thing you're holding. I know this reference may not be for you, but like it looks like the hematidron that Supergirl needs to go and get in her movie. No, just for my reference. All right, that's cool.
More
Great
like
story,
a
Leland.
phantasm, but like
Fantastic. You know what? There's gonna be a lot of good stories tonight, Jordan. You should buckle up.
Good. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to them.
I had my first butter beer.
He did.
Oh,
I still haven't had
wanna
one.
Try.
And then I vibrated for the rest of the night.
Yeah, it's pure sugar. Even it was too much for him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo. I like
Did
they were
you
they were
get it?
out
How'd you get it?
frozen.
Well, they were
Frozen.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want it hot because it's still too warm, and they didn't have
Yeah.
it cold, so I could only do it frozen. And it was
Got it.
like almost, it was like 11:30 at night.
Mhm.
and like we were clearly kind of like wrapping things up. We're like, all right, what else? What's left to do? So I'm like, oh well, I'm here. Like I want to try the butter beer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
On my list.
we're at Harry Potter Land for the first time in Universal for the Universal Horror Nights, and I'm like, this is it. I've got a favor to cash in from Adam, and I'm gonna get me a butter beer
Why did you have a favor?
because I paid his end of parking.
That's right.
Yeah, I told him he can get me later.
Hot.
For anyone keeping tally, for anyone keeping tally, Shane still owes me one more drink. If anybody remembers our Ren Fair episode, and we were talking about it at when I showed up hanging out with Leland at the comic shop. I was telling him about how I wish I had remembered Leland and him were at the Star Trek convention, and I would have told Leland to tell Shane it's time to cash in, and Leland can have one of my drinks. Which we both thought that was a pretty funny bit. So at Potterland, I cash in another drink. Now, this is my plan because I think it's pretty funny. Because this doesn't really like the drinks themselves don't matter to me. How funny I can make it, that's the value. The next time I see him, I'm not cashing in. I'm deliberately not cashing in just to make it last a little longer.
So you're treating it like the 3 slaps from How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
Oh.
Which is a show that Shane very much enjoys. So if you tell him that, he'll be on board 100%.
Good to know. I'll
Oh.
drop a reference next time.
As he put it, he's in that generation where that was his friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess
That's me.
so.
It wasn't my
Yeah.
friends. I think I've only seen like a
I don't
handful of
like
episodes of that
Friends,
show.
So that would be my version of Friends. Like
Well,
how people obsess over Friends is how I obsessed over that.
Yeah, but that's not the same time period at all. Like,
Well, then what would it be?
uh,
What is our Friends?
I mean, for me, it's Boy Meets World. Like that's
No.
No, but that I'm talking like adult sitcoms, not
Yeah, that's
like
what I
Boy
mean.
Meets
So what's-
World kind of thing.
okay.
Also-
Adult.
But Boy Meets World is great.
Scrubs is mine.
Don't get me wrong. Like Boy Meets World is fantastic. Even I watch some of that stuff.
I can see Scrubs being kind of that
Oh,
like
Scrubs was not my
ensemble
internet. I watched
sitcom of
Yeah.
a generation.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like my go-to sitcom.
Yeah.
I
That's kinda what
I
we're
guess How I Met
saying.
Your Mother does work for you, Steph. Yeah.
How I Met Your Mother was my Friends
Yeah.
because
Despite the fact that you are both the same age.
yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
that was my friend.
Yes.
I was
Look,
into Friends. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Then after Friends was Community
was-
for me.
I don't
Why
know
are
what
you
that means.
coming at me tonight?
Sorry.
There's no reason. I have done nothing wrong.
What did I say?
I'm not coming at you.
Oh, after
Near.
How I Met Your Mother, Community was my. That's not even. Is that a friend? Could you count
I would
that?
love
It's
I would love
ensemble
it to be
sitcom.
Community. I would love it to be Community because that is my favorite show.
Then Community.
It's a
Yeah.
good show.
Because again, I've said this many times before. Community started while I was in community college. Like it was perfect.
Hi,
So-
Corm.
We should probably stop avoiding the elephant in the room. You guys did something over the weekend without me and Steph. And we were both
Yeah.
very
How does it
upset about
feel?
it. Look at Steph's
does it
eyes. They're
feel?
a different color now. She's not the same person anymore.
This is true.
Beck just said anal.
We can do more than one thing.
I had half a mind to like look into trying to go, but realistically, I think I would only be able to go for like just regular Universal, which is fine.
Yeah.
Not the
But I would
bougie
really-
pass that these people insist on.
Yeah, I didn't
That
hear
is
you
so
complaining
much.
though.
I can't get it. I can't do that and Knots. I have to pick one.
Knots is better.
Yeah, we're
And it
doing.
would be Knots.
Yeah.
Look, if anyone wants to come with us to Not Scary Farm on Halloween,
Whoa, no. We already have too many in the group. We can't add any more. Are you kidding? We're at the point now where we're going to be how many in your party? 8? And they're going to go. "For
Oh, we
real?"
gotta split you up.
Yeah.
gotta split- you gotta
We're
be
gonna
with the other
split-
party.
We're going to split our butts up and we're going to be like, how do you enjoy that? I don't know. I didn't get scared in that one, but he did.
I think we'll get a big group and we'll just kind of like alternate the rotation. The
Yeah.
roster will change between different mazes.
I like that idea because it goes, we mix it up a bunch. We can have different pairs, different pairings. It's like
Yeah.
those episodes of Friends or Community when they put Phoebe and Chandler together. It's like that's a random duo, and then they have an adventure.
I would love to see Corm in a haunted house.
Exactly.
Ooh, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. That's on my bucket list.
Yeah, she says I don't really do haunted houses.
I backed
But-
myself into this.
Corm, when Leland and I were talking about like what the roster, what the full cast will be at Knott's, and we were hoping that you two are going to be there. We were kind of counting
Wait,
the two of you as part of that group.
they went with us to
Yeah, you guys did this
Yes.
the Delmar thing.
Del
Yes,
Mar
we did.
Scare.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Scare Zone?
Scaregrounds.
Scare
Scaregrounds.
Zone.
It's,
Scare
yeah,
Zone?
yeah, yeah. This,
we did.
the Scream
We did.
Zone. Scream Zone.
Yeah.
There's Scream Zone, and then there's Universal,
Mhm.
and then there's Knott's.
Yeah.
And somewhere in there is Six Flags Fright Fest.
Is
I
it?
Ooh.
Okay.
I enjoyed
I
it
appreciate it
because I also liked roller
I
coasters
appreciated it.
at
Sure.
night.
It was fun to add. It's just that's a way longer walk
It's
than like
yeah.
trying to go any other
And I
place,
wanted to
any other
fight
theme
all the
park.
children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place is
That's
like
your
but
general
you-
disposition.
You saw the thing for Knott's with the parents thing, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
parents
The
for people,
chaperones.
for
Yes.
chaperones.
Yeah.
Which
So happy
good.
about that.
That's
Yeah,
exciting.
what Scott said.
Wait, did you guys have to deal with any of that at Universal?
No, because
No,
apparently
yeah.
we have
18
the
and up,
bougie
right?
tickets, what allows us to
Oh, we
skip
did.
children.
Oh,
We did.
got it.
But there
Because the
weren't a lot
children
of
can
children in
afford
general.
that.
No,
Yeah.
kids, $200 ticket. Kids can't fork out that kind of money. Yeah.
You complaining. You didn't complain that night.
Listen, I
No one
can
complains that
enjoy a
night.
thing. I can enjoy a thing and criticize it. I do belong in a capitalist society.
Yes, he
I've
is a
learned
Star
to
Wars
do
fan.
both.
I'm just saying, if we had not had the good tickets, though, we may not have accomplished all the stuff. I don't think, though.
Well, we would have skipped Jurassic Park,
Yeah,
and we may have skipped the Harry
the
Potter
rides.
ride.
yeah.
We only did the 2 rides, right? Well,
Yeah.
we did 2.
What rides did
and
you ride?
Y'all did 2. We did Jurassic Park together,
Nice.
and with Shane, I did the Harry Potter ride where you're like on a
Quidditch?
Broomstick or whatever.
What
No.
did you think of it? I
Why?
didn't ask you.
It's interesting. Like conceptually, it's a very different ride as far as like the setup to it.
Mm.
I don't know what to call it. Like you're in they put you in a Potter chair, and like that, and you're like, oh, we're gonna make this pew like magic, and it's gonna fly, and we're gonna escape you out of Hogwarts.
Mhm.
And like that's the narrative of it. Like you're literally in like almost a confessional booth of a seat.
Huh.
And everything happens around you?
He's not wrong.
I know.
Speaking of confessional
So-
boots, I just watched Father Stew, starring Mark Wahlberg. Don't recommend. Continue.
course
So
not.
the ride, it's an indoor ride. The ride itself. So you've got your like row of like six confession booths. Everyone,
Okay.
like you can't see the people next to you. You are really focused forward. So think of that as the booth. The whole thing exists on an arm with a fully pivotable end to it.
Is
So
there
for-
like a tunnel that you go into, or
Yeah. Well, that's the next thing. Once you're in, then you go into the tunnel. And you start like really kind of jamming around and like really finding your way. It's cool, but I know like the ride is like almost 10 years old,
Mm.
Give
right?
or take, sure.
Leland? Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it when I came out and I forget who I said it to, maybe you, Leland, but I mentioned like it kind of feels, the technology already feels a little dated, like it's already been improved upon. That might be because I was on the farthest left. I was in the pinky of the pew sectional. So I saw a lot of the edges.
Mm.
If you were in the middle,
You would've
you'd
had the
probably
better
see
experience.
better.
I
Yeah.
thought he said the F word too.
He did?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I thought you said it, and Beck's saying you did.
quick, someone
didn't
clip
hear
and
it.
like roll it back so you can like, replay it.
I
I didn't
thought I
hear it.
caught it, but I was like, no, maybe I didn't. I was gonna let it go. But if they say maybe, I don't know.
I didn't hear
Do,
it.
Show me the game tape. I don't think I
Yeah.
did.
do I adjust Anthony's number already?
Calm down.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we
Oh.
have bean counters.
Oh man.
Where are they at? I want to see.
No,
The-
they're on the Twitch.
Yeah,
You
if
can
it-
see them in the corner of our cameras.
That's cute.
Um,
Well,
Literally
they're
did that
working.
right
They'll
before
let
we
us
went
know
live.
if you said something
Yeah.
in a minute. Yeah.
but on being on the edge, I could see like the edge of the screen. So what it'll do is it's a mix of projection and practical sets. So you'll kind of go through, and the transitions between projections is usually a physical set, or like there at one point you're kind of going through a cave, and that's all physical. And then they'll just kind of put you like facing this domed projection. It's not flat, it's kind of wrapped around, and it gives a kind of a trippy sense of I don't know, like gravity or just immersion. And as the camera moves, your seat, your row of pews will move around with it. To and it is super erratic. You are bouncing all over the place. There was a discussion before we went in, like, can some people's body handle this ride?
No.
And I'd say no. If you have any kind of like
God.
physical medical issue, if you've got like bad neck, if you've got bad back, if you like, I'd say down to your hips, then questionable if this ride is for you, because you will go anywhere from like bouncing around to straight facing down, flipped up onto your back. Like it is just really going all over the place.
Just
Oh yeah, no, I get sick. I've only done it the one time, and I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't
I
have
need to
that
take
problem.
Dramamine. Oh.
I've never had that problem with
You mean
like
Dramamine? Because Dramamine is what we take every Tuesday.
Dramamine is what I take.
This is our Dramamine.
But when they were doing that, me, Scott, and Adam went and rode the hippogriff kiddie roller coaster. That's a 30-second roller coaster, but it is the most smoothest roller coaster I have ever been on. And it's great. There was no line. We walked right on. So we're just like, it was like. But while they were they're doing their thing, I got suckered into buying a wand.
Oh, cool. The stream died.
Cool.
Oh.
Nice.
Neat.
No.
I'm glad everything is staying consistent.
And there it is. We're back.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
There you go.
Hola, ¿cómo
Wait,
estás?
what was the smooth ride?
It was called, it's a hippogriff.
The hippogriff.
We have a clip, I think.
I'm not going to click on that because I'm running the stream. So
I'll
I'm
do
gonna
it.
click on it.
I mean, everyone's gonna click on it. I don't
Yeah.
even think we need to.
oh, good.
I
Yeah, go on.
trust Quorum
The-
of everyone out there.
yeah, yeah. The stream went down and now it's back, and we are at a higher bit rate than before.
Yes, we're practically
Oh.
real. So Leland, you were.
I don't know. You always won't
tricked?
shut up.
I'm setting you back up.
Steph, just hit deafen on Discord so you stop hearing us, so you could pay attention to the clip.
Thank you. It's played like how many times? Okay.
Leland,
Yes.
you were tricked into buying.
I wasn't tricked.
thing.
I did not look. I wasn't tricked into nothing. I did not think I was going to walk away with one, but I always go and look. But once I got in there and the very nice girl named Althea started talking to me, and then she was like, we can find a wand if you answer it. But okay, Steph looks like she has an answer for
Yeah,
us.
she just mouthed "oh."
Sounds like the F word, but I think he was trying to say forget. So it sounds like forget, like that, if that
All
makes
right.
sense. That's what I heard. So in my book, Anthony's safe.
Thank you. I wouldn't try and cheat the system. I will take a bean when I am.
Anonymous gifter, thank you so much for subbing and gifting a sub.
Hey,
thank you.
nice, right on.
What does that mean?
Someone paid money for us.
Gave Val a subscription for the month.
That means you don't get ads,
nice.
right? Is that what it is? You watch adless?
Yeah.
for
You
us,
no longer get
yeah.
ads on the channel you are subscribed to.
Yeah.
Yes, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, and with Twitch Prime, you can subscribe to your
You get a free
favorite streamer. Could be us, could be anyone you know.
Could be
Anyone
Jordan
at
is a
all.
bear.
Anyway,
Could
make a
be
long story short,
stepnoids.
Could be
the woman
cornbread.
was the lady who was wonderful was just like, well, what are some of your traits? And I can maybe pinpoint into a wand that isn't like a character wand that could be more personality based. And I was about to say something witty, and then Scott goes, sassy.
Your sassiest wand.
Yeah,
I was
what's your
like,
sassiest one?
and then she goes, okay, sassy. What about stubborn? And he goes, yep. And I was just like, I was
When
not
she-
helping. And
When
I
she
hold
pulled
on.
the wand out of the shelf, it actually said yes.
And I said, well, what do you got for an
Aw.
artist that's maybe stubborn and sassy, apparently? She goes, I got you. And she walks over and she pulls out a skull wand that is
Death
very
Eater.
cool,
Death Eater.
obviously.
Get 'em.
Oh,
But this is one of those wands where you can go out and stand in front of the window and
yeah,
you do
and
stuff.
you can do things.
Okay, so apparently I am the worst wizard. Couldn't get any of these stupid things to work. I sat there for like 5 seconds, doing all this.
Redoing-
Yeah. Anthony comes over, grabs it, does this with it, and it works perfectly. He basically he basically like has sex with my wand with his fist and makes everything work. I was like,
Lord.
now I got to take that home with me.
That's shaft control.
Twice. He did it twice. Yeah. But my new
Listen.
thing has been walking around the house since 2 days ago going, me, 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 me. I love it.
I'm a practicing sex magician, so that is where my power comes from.
A sexician?
So I got a new wand.
Yes, I
And I love
stroked the wand in public.
But yeah, no, we had a good time. Anthony's favorite thing is watching me get scared. That's the only reason I think he goes to these things anymore. Like I don't even think he
Also,
actually
yes.
enjoys.
I mean, yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, I get it, I guess.
You've seen this one.
man.
Oh, I know. I love it. I love it. What were you? Oh man, what?
Can I tell the story of your biggest fright?
Sure, I don't remember which one that was. They were all frightening to me.
I honestly I can't remember which maze it was. Scott will probably be in there to remember. But we saw Leland get it 3 times in a row.
Hot.
Oh, what?
We are in the last room of this maze. Is it
Scarecrow?
Was it Scarecrow? I'm not 100% sure. So we're in the last room of this maze. Everything is ramping up. And it's
Okay.
this long kind of left curved path to get through this room. And we've got Leland in front. I'm right in that second place spot. That's the spot I like to be because I get to see Leland get scared, and I also get to set the pace so we don't go too fast. So something pops up and catches Leland like right when he comes in through the door. So he's reacting. He's kind of like moving over to the left, and as he's like clocking this thing, another thing comes up from his left.
Oh.
And he goes like, Leland is the tallest of us. And that first one kind of got him defensive, and he's head down a little bit. He's a little hunched. Then this one comes over here, and now he's even farther down because now he doesn't know where it's coming from. And he's backing away from this one. And then the third one shows up back again from the right side, and he goes down to a knee.
Did I?
You did. You
I
went
don't
down
remember
and
that.
tapped knee for just a second. Hand on the ground and push yourself back up and just zipped out of the rest of that room. Absolutely. Absolutely one of my favorite Leland scares of all
I
time.
don't remember
now.
that. I do remember that the Halloween maze had the tallest person we've ever seen in existence. So we walk into the end of the Halloween maze, and it's a full room, probably like, I don't know, probably like a good 16 by 20 foot room. Like it's,
Yeah.
but it's wall to wall with Michael Myers's.
Oh.
And you know at least 3 of them are real people.
Yeah.
And you just gotta
Mhm.
walk through it. You're just like, well, this is life. And you're just walking through, and you get to the end of this hallway room situation, and I kid you not, this man, who we all assumed was a dummy, is like 7 feet tall. And I saw it, and I was like, nah, that's too big. I'm leaving. I GTFO'd real quick. I left these guys behind. Apparently, he was real. They got
he's
to
real,
see
real.
that. Then
They
to
got
find out,
Hodor in there.
Michael
Yeah.
Jordan Myers.
oh, then I found out the next day. Adam texts me and goes, "Hey, remember that big guy at the Halloween maze?" Yeah. He goes, "That's my friend's roommate. I did not know. He is 7'2".
God damn.
Small.
Ah, we got it. We
God
got her.
Boom! One.
damn.
First of the night.
There it is.
Nice.
I was fine at God. I just had to keep going.
I mean, feel free to keep going, Steph.
Okay.
You don't have to do it this way.
I know, but I do.
Not that one.
The other one. The other one.
Yeah, that one, Steph. That one.
Yeah.
Ooh. You were very close to a different one.
It's kind of whitish pink.
Yeah. So it's
All right, she's going for it.
Oh, she don't look
Nom
happy.
nom.
might be a dirty dishwater.
Oh, sour face. Sour face. Oh,
It's
she's
egg.
crying.
Oh, rotten
Sure,
egg.
it's egg.
Mm.
I was telling Scott earlier, we've
Wait.
had to. Well, it's not
Is
good.
it?
Bottom line,
It's not
good.
buttered popcorn.
No,
It's
then
confusing like it is, and then it ends up being an egg.
It's
It's
both.
rotten egg.
It's both.
Is it just me or is it horrifying
It's
that
buttery egg.
that rotten egg is now a mid-tier bad flavor?
Yeah.
Mm.
How awful is that?
Still top
Well, I
tier
was-
gross smell though.
Well, I was telling Scott earlier, like, I think this year's been the worst year. Like, we've got not a lot of good ones.
Look what Steph is drinking.
What are you drinking, Steph?
I got the Mamba
the Mamba
Forever,
Forever body armor.
body armor. You guys, I went into a CVS on Friday and I was like, oh, there it is. I picked it up because I wanted to try
This might have been a community day bit. We were
Yeah,
talking about
I'm-
the body armor.
I'm a little lost to the context of this.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's Kobe's drink.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mamba
yeah, it's-
Forever, strawberry grape.
Yeah.
Scott had it. We were talking about drinks.
And,
One. It
and-
just-
and Scott really enjoyed it, so
That is sounding
Yeah.
familiar now.
yeah.
um.
Kobe juice,
Anyways,
yeah.
Kobe juice.
So anyway, it was a good night. We all got scared, but I need to discuss the weekend
Yes.
because
Okay,
Yeah, that's when you
His
went. That's when
house-
you went to
That's when we
Universal.
did it. It was on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
so
weekend.
they gave the weekend a house, which was top tiered house. Like this house has stuck with me since Sunday because I don't understand it.
Mm.
Like I need to understand this man. I've gathered that he is a performance artist,
Mhm.
Yes.
and I don't understand a lot of the things that he's doing, but I want to fall down this well to understand this person because what I experienced in his house changed me a little bit as far as like stuff I want to draw. Like I was just like, all right, this man's got demons.
Yes.
Go ahead, Anthony. Yes. Down in front,
So-
Anthony, LoRC podcast.
So earlier, I think it was earlier this year, I decided like, oh, I'm going to listen to the Weeknd. The singles are cool. They're real catchy. I'm going to see what this is about. And I listened to everything that was on Spotify at the time. This is before the most
Oh,
recent album
okay.
came out.
It's a lot of
Okay.
music.
Yeah. This is before the most recent Old Man album came out.
Okay, yeah.
So I listened to that and I put it in our Discord. My impression. The Weeknd is someone who sings songs about the people that they are infatuated or in love with, and then sings songs about how he's a bad partner to them.
Yep.
These are the two songs he makes on repeat.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love you, and I'm actually a real bad boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, bitrate dropped a lot.
It's because of The Weeknd.
Yeah. There's that one song that he had where I'm pretty sure he's talking about who is it? Bella? Is it Bella Hadid
I think so.
or
I don't know.
Gigi?
One
One
of
of
those.
them.
He dated
But
one of
like,
them.
he basically, at least to me, outs that they made love in the studio, and she has a mouth that's fire, and I was like, oh god,
Someone
can't
please
with
clip
you.
that.
Like they
but
imply.
the videos, you should watch the videos, Leland.
Oh, I've watched like a couple today, and I was like, I watched the one where he's got the prosthetics and he looks like a plastic surgery victim. I don't,
Yes.
which
Yes.
was very prevalent in the
Prominent.
house.
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot of that.
I mean, that was like the women that were all bandaged up with the
Oh, the
big scary
botched-
lips and
yeah.
stuff.
The
Yeah.
botched, I guess, surgery
yeah.
people. Yeah,
It's plastic
Yeah.
surgery.
yeah, the plastic.
Yeah, there's a
surgery.
lot of that. The first room you go in is the Weeknd in like the red suit. That is like the iconic imagery that you always know what Timmy's in, that like red suit with black shirt.
Yeah.
And he's got tubes in his head that are going out to several different monitors that are
Like
playing
he's
like
been
little
jacked in.
clips. Yeah, like he's jacked into it.
Yeah, I
And that kind of
believe-
sets the tone for what you're about to encounter.
Yeah, because I believe that whole album, like the theme is all about like the consequences of fame and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
like you lose yourself and
Is
all
this
these things.
whole maze based off of like more or less one album thematically?
I think so.
It might be.
It
Okay.
kind of gave me that vibe after watching some of his videos today.
Yeah,
Because
like,
all the suits that he was wearing in the videos, he was wearing in the maze.
yeah, and then like
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
that's cool.
even his halftime show at the Super Bowl was part of like the story.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the there's a brief time where you're in the mirror maze, which was honestly kind of my favorite because I kind of like really love mirror mazes.
Oh, the mirror mazes. They
Yeah.
scare me.
I really
Wow.
liked at one point they have a guy wearing a mask with a big giant tongue hanging out, and he's licking a toad, doing it like to let you know like you're at the hallucination kind of situation.
Yeah.
And we go into a room where the carpet starts going up on the walls, and like hands come out of the carpet in the walls. And then like demons showed up with like lizard people.
I want to go so bad.
At one point,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, at one point you walk into like the Weeknd's version of the Mos Eisley Cantina. It is just like a bar full of weird alien looking people, and they're all just like chilling. I think
Love that.
somebody gets killed in that room, doesn't the
Oh,
bartender?
he kills a
who's
lot of
waitress?
people in there.
Yeah,
Like he
it's
slices that woman's neck open in the first room, and the
That was
water
pretty
came
rad.
out. Yeah, it's like
Steph,
was pretty rad.
Steph, we're gonna go. We're gonna pick a Friday.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
take the day off. We're
do
just
it.
gonna go.
yeah.
I mean, at
looked.
one point,
looked.
those creepy ladies with the plastic surgery were like injecting this prosthetic, and the woman had like things coming out of her
Oh,
face, and her
yeah.
breasts were like
Oh my
moving, and it was.
gosh.
I'm telling you, it
Ah,
really bothered me, and I loved every second of it. And I've watched the video at least 2 times since then, just to be like, what did I watch? Like,
Like a
because I didn't
walkthrough?
understand a lot of it.
yeah.
Yeah. Now the other fun one was the Nope.
Oh, the tram ride.
The tram
Yeah,
ride.
Nope
What's the
nuts.
name of that? The cowboy section in the movie.
Dang it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
well,
it was
anyway,
in the.
You
ahead.
go there.
Okay.
And they recreated that little Jupiter. That's it.
Jupiter.
They
yeah.
they recreated that little section, and you walk through, and they have us people walking around, and these people were on
were-
it, like
Yeah,
to
they
the
were in
point where like the
Oh.
music would start, and they would like they got
Aw,
the
man.
scissors. It was
God.
now they weren't scary because you could see them coming. They were just unnerving.
Oh no!
I
that-
mean,
I-
for you maybe.
I still remember.
I get
my-
into it. I paid money. I want to have a good time.
I was having a good time. I danced with several of them.
You did. This guy wouldn't stop dancing, and there was no music in some sections.
That's bull.
Oh.
Sometimes there was.
Sometimes.
Some said there wasn't.
But like a couple,
but-
like in the us nope was part of the tram ride,
I
which
love that
tells
so
a kind of
much.
confusing story and then drops you off. So the us people in there were like red suits and crazy eyes, and the shears, they would just like come up to you real quickly, So I would like start to pretending to slow dance with them. And at one point, I think they ganged up on me, or was that just coincidence?
Bit of both, I'm sure.
I think I immediately went from like one dance partner to another. Because like I turned and they were there as if they were gonna scare
but
me.
you were like waltzing.
Yeah, no, I was slow dancing. I was waltzing around with them.
It was weird.
Mm. Mm.
I'm a weird guy.
And we hadn't had alcohol yet. But I think hands down, La Llorona was the house of the night as far as uncomfortableness. Yeah. Oh yeah. One of them was holding a teacup, just yelling, "Get out!" Really didn't make sense, but it was a nice nod. You're like, "Oh, I see what you're doing."
Remember this movie? Get out!
He's done 3. We're doing all 3.
This is the third. This is the first one. It might be the hardest to remember because it's latest in time, but also the best one. Remember?
Also,
Get
I don't
out.
know, like,
We're doing a reference.
also, I don't know how you would make a house out of Get Out. It's like,
You just make like a real nice, like you take the back of the Bates Motel and you just make it seem like a country club.
yeah, and a bunch of white people attacking you.
Yeah, no, it's just all white people.
Yeah.
White people just attacking black people.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I didn't want to go that far, but all right.
Like you walk by a row of white people and they just nothing but like microtransgressions.
Like, oh man, I've had the last times I've gone.
What you
to
doing here,
horror
boy?
night,
Can't touch your
I've
hair.
had good times.
What?
I remember my first purge experience, like the first purge experience maze. I thought that.
How many
was
people
wild.
did you kill that night,
Yes,
Steph?
I too remember my first purge.
You never forget your first.
Yeah, because they did the tram thing, and then all of a sudden, like, it stops in front of this big gate, and then there's like a fight happening. Like,
Get
there's
to.
all these people circled with their bats and stuff,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden that what is it? They stop us, we see the fight, and then they drop us off.
It's
And
called the
then we have
Persian
to
deck.
walk through all the people with the bat, like their baseball bats.
Yeah,
And
that stuff
and
all
then
happens.
that noise happens.
Oh, the siren. Love the
yeah,
siren.
the siren
Yes.
happens, and then the things opened up, and we had to walk through them.
The
Yeah.
And they
klaxon.
got real real in your
Like,
face.
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you, but I won't.
So much fun. I had fun. With
Some
that.
of the
Sounds like a
clowns-
Travis Scott concert.
Oh. Oh,
Got him.
oof.
Some of the clowns in the scare zone were getting real close with their like prop weapons.
Mm.
Like uncomfortably close, or
Like, I mean, within a maybe dangerous distance that if
Yeah.
maybe someone suddenly made an unexpected move, they were going to get hit.
oh,
That's
okay.
that's how I felt in the Crimson Peak maze on one of the years at,
Oh, yes.
at a horror
That's
night.
one I never went to. And I
because
really wish
I
could've.
was in the center of two of those blonde girls with the freaking knives, and they were both like this to me, and I looked straight like because it was like right there. It was rude. Rude.
Very rude. No, yeah, those maniac killers, very rude.
Mm-mm.
It's true. They are.
No.
When is daylight savings time? I asked because
It's
Johnny
after
Scraps brought it up.
It's
Sometime
after
in November.
Halloween. Or it's
I
like
thought
the
it was in
first week of
October.
November.
Yeah.
Sometimes
You all
it's
said
in
different
October.
things.
November.
It's usually like the first weekend of November, but it has been
Oh,
on like
okay.
Halloween before.
November 6th.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I think. Because, like, you start to notice, like, when Halloween actually happens, it's like, oh, it's real dark right now already.
It's dark already?
Yeah.
It's only 5 p.m.
Finally.
Yeah.
Scott brings a good point. We had a couple alcoholic libations. I'd say half were kind of ridiculous.
Oh, the cider we had was great.
I mean, yeah, I had a regular like cider and cinnamon whiskey shot. You had, I think you had the ale, the red
Yeah.
ale.
Me and Shane got the dragon scale.
Yeah. but like their novelty drinks that we had later in the de los Muertos,
Yeah.
Dia
La
de los
Ronda.
Muertos.
Yeah.
The
Dia-
Day of the Dead
I
section.
know.
Yeah,
I
just say
know.
Dia de Dead or Dia de los Muertos. Like it's
I was trying to
Dia?
be Annie.
They shut up. That's where we got. That's where we got our nifty little light up
They're
cups.
cool.
We bought
Mm.
the signature cocktails. Lordy, was that full of sugar?
If he's telling you, his straight up had cotton candy on it, and it
Oh, I saw
dissolved
that.
in the drink so fast.
Before I
Yeah.
could drink it, like
wow.
there's a tequila, a rum, and a vodka drink. And among those options, I go with vodka. So I get that, and there's the picture. I'm like, okay, that's what to expect. This guy grabs like a handful, like a softball of cotton candy, and plops it on top. And my immediate thought is like, hell yeah, bro.
What?
Get that cotton candy.
Ooh,
I feel so betrayed.
And that's a 1.
Mm. Oh no.
Oh no.
is it a red one?
No,
Oh no.
it's
It's a
toasted marshmallow or stink bug.
Yeah.
And stink
Stink
bug,
bug.
Honestly, I think we
terrible.
should just take out the stink bugs at this point.
stink
No.
bug really messed me up
If-
last week.
if stink bug stays, everything. Well, if stink
I
bug
mean-
leaves, everything has to leave. You know.
I mean, we've been
I
doing
was-
this long enough.
When do we stop?
Yeah.
I was explaining. I was like, last week, I was like, Stinkback really took a lot out of all of us. So
I
you're
don't-
kind of just done after that.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys understand.
Like, I gotta leave.
It doesn't stop, and it only gets worse.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I
you-
drove to El Cajon and it was still there.
I haven't had.
No, that
I
was
haven't
just
had,
El Cajon.
I haven't
Smith.
used. I haven't had used bandage yet. And from all of your
You
reactions, I
lucky
feel.
man.
Yeah, I assume that is number one. But I
It's-
will say stink bug is strong number 2. So this is the worst that I have had so far. 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, it's in his
Actually,
mouth. He's chewing.
Liver
his
and
stuff.
onions was pretty bad too.
It's liver and onions is one of the.
Hey, you got a good one. Yay.
Yeah. woo.
Marshmallow baby.
Like liver and onion sucks, but I would prefer that over most of the
Over
other.
old bandage. Yeah.
I prefer it over most of the bad flavors.
Yeah.
Like, of course, we can all agree the best bad flavor is toothpaste. Like that's just delicious mint.
Well, we're on that.
yeah.
That's a godsend.
If you get that blue, you're lucky. It's
What's the other blue?
berry blue,
Berry blue.
which is
Oh,
also
okay.
delicious.
That's berry
Yeah.
blue or toothpaste. So it's a win.
Yeah, so I've got this vodka drink with like juice, and they're only pouring like a shot of alcohol into
As
it.
Yeah.
Into
they do.
about a standard highball volume,
Yeah.
which normally gets you 2 to 2.5 shots of alcohol. This guy is just one right into the jigger, right in. That's it. Not even like
Yeah.
a little extra. Nothing. This guy's so tight on his pour.
That was so
And
like-
I legitimately take the last of Leland's water and am pouring it into my drink to water it down because it is too sweet for me.
Wow. That's a lot.
For me
wow.
to drink. Yeah.
That
Let it
must have been
sink in.
impressively sweet.
Let it sink in.
Yeah, he tried to get me to try it. I was like, no, I'm good, thanks.
Remember in The Simpsons when they drank slushy with just straight syrup? It's a lot like that.
Oh no.
Was it like the Slurm
much.
episode of Futurama?
Yeah, nobody was really actually impressed with their drinks.
No, they
Scott
were all
and Leland had the tequila ones. Nobody had
mean-
the rum one.
Oh no, Scott had rum, I had tequila.
Oh, they just both had the same garnish.
Yes.
Little
Yeah,
flower?
the marigold flower. Yeah.
I mean, they can't really be serving full strength drinks because people will get messed up
Yeah,
instantly.
they will get
Like,
too messed up.
Like, yeah, I get it. I mean, sure, I'm paying $12 for it. I expect a little more, but whatever. Yeah, we can't have drunk idiots. I paid. Wait, did
It
I?
was it was
16?
it was $17.
ooh.
But you
It's
walked
Alright.
away
like
with
15 or
this.
16 at
You got a cup.
what is it?
Oh,
The
yeah, I got a
speakeasy that we
Essentially,
went to.
you paid for a cup that had a little bit of a liquid in it. Yeah, a plastic cup, by the way.
Yeah.
But ooh,
It lights up.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah, $17 for a
Um,
novelty cup. That's not bad.
3 different modes.
They had a weekend bar, but the line was super long, so we
Not
didn't
surprised.
wait in it.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I watched a video the other night, and the weekends bar was a 95-minute line just to get in and get a weekend bar drink and some pizza fries. I was like, I'm good.
Wow.
Pizza fries.
Sure,
Pizza fries are pretty great.
they're good, but they're not 95 minutes, $18 good.
Yeah,
But-
but
Yeah,
if you're in
our-
line and you're like you're not waiting long, worth it.
But
Sure,
Our
if you're
bougie
not waiting
pass was
long.
not going to get us ahead of that.
but that wasn't marinara sauce. That was actually the weekend's blood.
I wouldn't put it past him. I'm telling you, man, I learned a lot about this individual in his house. Like, I am
Are you-
very.
He's
Would
messed
you
up in the
consider
head.
yourself? Would you consider yourself a weekend fan now? Are you?
I don't know
are you
yet.
Into it?
I haven't.
love the
I've only
Weeknd.
listened to like 3 songs on Spotify this morning
Oh,
because I had
okay.
things to do, and they were like, "Blinding Lights" obviously was the first one, and then like
Mhm.
a couple others that were a little slow. I was like, okay, these don't have like the beat that I was kind of looking for doing what I was doing right now. But I'll dive into
I
this
like
later.
that.
I
If
do
you-
want to
if-
attempt to give it.
Yeah, if
give
you
it a
want
shot.
if you want some like passionate love making music, listen to "Call Out My Name."
On it.
It's a good song.
Add
Like,
Add it to
Great
the sex
song.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
fun.
yeah, we had a good time. It was fine. We, you know.
Yeah, the whole night was awesome. It was fantastic.
It's a voice of an angel.
You know, with the exceptions of like our friends here, our friends in chat, who we would have taken with us in a heartbeat and love to have their attendance. It was the 5 of us. It was a super fun time. The Scarecrow maze, which is like the only like non-IP maze there, was
Mm.
also really good.
Oh, that's good.
Surprisingly
What was it?
so.
No, that's
Um,
not true.
What else was not an IP?
La Llorona,
Guess
Hotel.
Later. Oh yeah, you know what? Hotel was not good in my opinion.
No, Hotel sucked.
Yeah.
Ugh. What hotel was
It was like
supposed
this
to be?
1930s, kind of like
It-
this H.H. Holmes situation,
Mm.
Satan worshiper. It wasn't
Meet the
good.
Pope.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, you stop.
I think that one may have benefited from the actual line, because they had like videos of like the history of the hotel, and you would have gotten more context. That is
Sure.
one thing we kind of miss out, as we lose all of like the narrative that usually builds up some of these rides. But overall, still not super great. I was a big fan of the Killer Clown one because that is one of my favorite horror movies.
I mean, there's a
and I
game
think-
coming out.
Yeah,
Game looks fun
Which-
too.
I'm super into. It was I think it's like its biggest achievement is it really captures all of the vibe from the movie. Like it feels like you just kind of walk right into the movie itself.
That's cool.
It did a great job like color palette recreating all of that, and all of the clowns are like spot on. What are some of the other ones, Leland? I think there's one or two.
There
that
was
we
the
might be
Universal
missing.
Monster Maze, which was our first one, so not everybody was staffed yet, which I felt was a little.
Yeah,
little,
that one. That one was,
I was
weak
disappointed.
because everything the timing
Aw.
the timing was off on everything.
Yeah, like it was. We watched a walkthrough. There was like 35% people not in it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like we watched the
Oh.
walkthrough. It was like that wasn't there. That didn't happen. That guy wasn't there. Yeah, Blumhouse was the worst.
Really?
Was
Oh, it
it?
was awful. I did not
Aw.
enjoy it. It was freaky combined with Black Phone. 2 really good movies that I was just like, this is not a good narrative for a scare house.
That's
Yeah.
It just didn't work.
And I think Freaky is like an average movie.
It's fine. I mean,
I haven't watched Freaky.
it's fine, but like, it was just kind of like, okay.
that's one where a
It's-
serial killer freaky fires into a teenage girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
And
think- I don't think so.
the killer is played by
It's Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn,
Vince
yes.
Vaughn, yeah.
But they
Yeah,
do that. Universal
go ahead.
has this problem, and it's a cost saving thing that they do, because I've read up on it. Is they do this thing where they use the transition rooms to get you to other sections, and they're just black walls. There's no
okay.
theming. There's no
Yeah.
lights.
Oh,
It's
that
just
sucks.
like,
I can see.
here we're gonna save money by doing this like 10-foot extra space that could have something in it, but it's a black wall and it gets you to the other room, and it's just a cost saving thing, which I get if you're on a budget, but like
But you're Universal.
you're not on a budget. Like
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you have a budget, but
Yeah.
like, come on now, you make probably 50% of your yearly annual revenue just on these 2 months.
Mhm.
Pony up. Like, I shouldn't have
think-
to see a
Yeah.
black wall.
I think the other big thing at the fault of Universal that does help make Knott's superior, because I had a blast of a time, but I mean, without knowing anything about what's going on at Knott's, I still think it's going to be better. And compared to previous years, my Knott's experiences are better than than the Universal I had last night. Still a great time, just
Yeah.
saying. Is Universal does not space out their groups.
No, they do
No.
not. They just keep
No,
letting
they
people
don't.
in.
It's just a train.
Yeah.
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 That was
And
my
so-
big. That was the thing that sucked the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is just
Resetting-
you do that.
Resetting is super difficult on the scare actors inside to get in
Yeah.
and out. There are some things that they have done that I noticed, like, okay, well, that helps take care of that. And that is like, okay, one, like the first part of the line is going to get the scare on this one. The second one is going to be on this one. So you don't see this person resetting back into place. You may see them, but as you're looking for them to come back out again, you're going to get caught on the left side. So I saw
Yeah.
some of that. They could have done more, considering the fact that like the line almost never breaks. You have to make the break in the line. Otherwise, they just let a fistful
they'll
of
keep going.
VIP. Yeah. And then they'll let in some more people behind
Yeah.
us. So we're almost always got people usually behind us because we are slowing
Mhm.
down the lines. And it's just, it's not it does not go, it doesn't work. It ruins the experience to some degree.
Yep.
Because
I'll
those
admit that.
people need a moment to kind of reset themselves and make a fun experience for everyone else.
Yeah, that's exactly the thing I was about to bring up about Universal, but I guess they're still
Yeah.
doing it, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, like that's why when we went to Reign of Terror that one time, like, did we ever really see anybody other than that
No.
time we had to stop and they do like the little performance piece for the
Man.
Oh,
crowd
yeah, yeah, yeah.
control?
Man, Reign of Terror
Yeah.
is so good.
Yeah.
That was
It is.
fun.
It really
Christmas
is.
again, y'all. Christmas,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, they're doing a
Halloween and
weird-
Christmas.
Well, they're doing a
Right.
weird thing this year. So they usually do the lights out, which I don't have you any of you guys ever done the
I
lights
haven't
out?
done one.
I
Okay.
want to do it.
So if anyone who doesn't remember what I've mentioned is lights out is they
Close them all.
everybody like what happened?
Scott just beamed Anthony.
Why?
Oh.
It's so mean.
Because he's a monster. That's why.
Do I just add that to the bean count? Yeah, I'll add to the bean count.
I mean,
Because it's a bean.
anyway, it's so the Reign of Terror is a 35 to 40 minute scare walkthrough with multiple rooms and themes and whatever. But like they shut off all the lights and they just give you a little itty bitty glow stick,
Yeah.
and it is absolutely
through.
I
terrifying.
want to do that so bad.
So they're not doing that this year, and they're doing something
Aw.
called lights on.
What?
And I'm like,
That's
oh,
baby mode.
right. And it's just like, oh, so you can see all the special effects and the artistry. And I was
All
like,
the
that's great,
machinations.
but I don't
Okay.
care. I want to be
Peek
scared.
behind the curtain.
Yeah.
I like that reasoning because I'm
Sure.
a big fan of the production.
Yes.
Don't charge me full price.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yes.
that
Yep.
makes
Yep.
sense.
And
I'm there to
make it-
be reigned of terror.
Listen.
Wait,
do it
Leland,
from,
didn't
like-
they do that before too, though?
They might
Where
have.
they
I
did
don't
it
know.
like
They're
just
no,
so
they
you
did,
could
they
see
did.
it,
They did have
right?
lights on nights,
just so people.
but
can
like
see.
do it from like 4 to 6 or something, or 5 to 7, and
Yes.
then straight normal. And then
Yeah.
you can have your blackout nights, but don't charge me if all the lights are going to be on. Like that's a
That's-
different
yeah.
experience altogether. And at that point, like I am just looking at your craftsmanship.
Yeah.
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 All right. Go ahead, dude.
Okay, I got another white and purple one. The last one was Marshmallow, so I feel like my odds cannot be good because we've all agreed there are more bad beans
Pretty
in a
sure.
bag than there are good
Yeah.
beans.
Uh,
Scott, you're a monster, and I look forward to getting you back for this.
yeah,
Shame they did. I'm so jealous.
yeah. You just missed the conversation about it.
I'm going
I really
I'm
want to
good.
go.
somehow.
I'm
Okay,
good.
yay.
Those two
Two
marshmallows?
two
Oh
for
wow.
Wow.
Those are
Eat
the
it.
only. Those are the only two in the bag.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But what were we? Oh yeah. So, but Reign of Terror, they do their Christmas thing, which I think is just fun.
It's
Yeah.
it's the
It's
same
fun.
maze with Christmas
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
Christmas.
Yeah,
hat.
and everyone's dressed
Yeah.
like dirty clown or Santa elves and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough about what we did. What did you guys do over the weekend?
Oh, I actually I dusted off the old Pixelated Geek credentials and I put out a press release article. This has been the first thing I've posted since November 21st. Was it 2020? Whenever Miles Morales came out, because I reviewed that. That was the last thing that's the last thing I ever did.
Dang.
Oh, the movie?
No, the game.
The game. The game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah. So I wrote about.
What did you do? I'm sorry, you're about to tell me.
yeah.
I'm like, what did you do?
Yeah, so there's a game from Square Enix called Valkyrie Elysium. A demo for it dropped on the PlayStation Store. So over the weekend I figured, oh, let me give this a try, see how it is and all that. So I recorded a first impressions video of the demo. And then I figured, let me check the Square Enix press website, and I found I had to get my credentials back, and then I logged in. Turns out there was a press release thing for that demo. I'm like, cool. I'll just make a press release article for this. So quick little introduction, press release, little snippet, and then my video. So there's that.
Right on.
I'm slowly trying to get myself back into writing stuff again. Slowly, like pushing, like trying to crawl open into my brain and get the creative stuff out again. Like,
Oh, good.
it's been a struggle.
Yeah, it happens.
I also finally watched Blade Runner 2049.
What'd you think?
I liked it a lot. It's a very long movie, but I really like that movie.
It was good.
It's a very good
long,
movie.
But I don't think it feels long.
It doesn't. It
Yeah.
does. It
I
doesn't.
liked
haven't
it.
watched it yet.
It don't feel as long as it is.
True.
Yeah. Yes, Corman. It's the second Blade Runner. So there's the original Blade Runner, and then Ryan Gosling. The Ryan Gosling.
The
movie.
other Ryan from Canada.
Yes. And then didn't they announce a Blade Runner 2099 show?
They're doing
Yes.
a show.
Yeah.
Just this last week.
Yeah, and then and then I watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners, the anime on Netflix. That is so
Same.
cool. It's so
I
good.
watched that show. Yeah, it's real good. I was
Granted,
into it.
about halfway through, you can tell they lost their budget. but
That sucks.
but
It's
like
not a drastic change.
it's not drastic, but there's some scenes that are just like, oh,
Yeah, they just stopped trying to blow their load on like big key action scenes.
yeah. But
They tone it down.
but it's Trigger. What they do is great action scenes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
And,
because
and they're
yeah, go first, Anthony.
I was just gonna say, like, in this specifically, and I've seen it from some other Trigger stuff, is they're really good at visually interpreting an emotion or vibe without
Yes.
having the characters need to explain it. They just use the equivalent of like sweat bubbles or something like that, but not so cliche.
Yeah.
Like when the
David?
cyber psychosis
No. Yes. Yes.
starts
The
to
eyes.
kind of there's a visual trigger
Yeah.
that tells the audience like this is a thing that is growing. I really like that.
Yeah.
That was all really good. I'm really hoping for more.
Same here. I highly recommend Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Even
Yeah.
if you've never played the Cyberpunk game 2077,
Which
just
I haven't.
just watch the anime. It's really really good. Also, Leland, Studio Trigger, they're the ones who did the Star Wars Visions episode of the brother and sister. Brother light side, sister dark side, and they fight each other.
Yeah, that was on my lesser ones, but I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It
super kinetic.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the ones I enjoyed. I think the one I hated the most was the little robot boy and his dad.
Aw,
Yes.
the Astro Boy
I
in
did
Star Wars.
Straight
Yeah.
up Astro Boy.
Yeah, that one I did. I think that was my least favorite, and then probably followed by that one. I've been thinking about it because they put out a little golden book comes out tomorrow of that Astro Boy Star Wars one.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it at work today, actually. So it's funny you bring it up. But I was thinking, I'm like, I think my favorite one was probably the one where the 7 Jedi are tricked into coming to that thing, and you find out that they're all Sith Lords except like 2.
Yeah.
I think that was probably my favorite one, and I like that kind of anime style. I was like, oh, you're not super anime, but you're still very much like animation that I'm used to.
I believe that's Production IG, and I think one of their best known thing is Ghost in the Shell standalone complex.
Okay, I've seen Ghost in the Shell, and I do like the animation in that one.
Yeah, and I think they also did Psychopaths.
I also like the one about the female Jedi that
It's true.
is at the birthday party, and she's kind of like reluctant, and then she has to save like the town princess or her sister. I don't remember something, but I thought she was cool too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Trigger did 2 Visions episodes. So yeah, it was the one with the brother and sister, and the second one was darn, what was the second one? Shane, you remember? They did the twins one, and they did the Elder. Yes, the Elder. That's
the one with the bunny.
No, what? No. The one where dude has like his Padawans, and they're like one like really wants to fight, and they come across this really
That's
old
a good
dude.
one too.
Yeah,
I like that one.
yeah.
Hated the bunny.
I imagine you would.
No. I don't know. Why am I here?
For the sheer fact that she's a bunny, or
Yeah, I was just like, just something about anthropomorphic bunnies that bothers me. I don't know why.
it's Star Wars. It's space. She's an alien.
I get it. I know. It's just something about like that specific animal that walks on bipedal bothers me.
Bunny. It's not the first bunny in Star Wars.
Not at all. Nope. Bucky O'Hare. I know. I'm just, it's just like, something about it.
That's fair. Everyone has their own preferences.
Anyway, Steph, did you do anything exciting over the weekend?
No.
Cool.
No, not
Anthony,
at all.
pick your poison out.
Oh, is that what that one is?
That's what that one is.
Number 4 on the list of ridiculousness is a pick your poison.
Well,
A would you rather style game?
Should I
Steph?
vote? Can I vote to just remove number 1?
I mean,
look,
if
I'll be honest,
anybody-
I'm never gonna pick it. Like even when someone says number 1, I always go number 2.
Like I understand the thought behind it. You know, I get it, but at the same time, not a monolith of the Black community, not a monolith of the Asian community.
Oh, of course not.
Like,
Yeah, I'm not a metal thing
Not-
that just sprouted a couple years or months ago in random spots.
Remember thing when the
was
monoliths
random.
appeared and we didn't know what happened? Yeah,
that was really
was-
Actually,
random.
there's still the bottom of one at Scripps Poway Parkway because
Yeah.
I drove by it and they didn't fully uproot it.
Oh. Did we ever
Bottom of
find
it's
out
still
what
there.
was going on there?
Aliens, bro.
it was a prank.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
That's all.
Steph, you're enjoying watching The
The
Boys
Boys.
for the first time, and you hate
Whoa.
Homelander as you
I
should.
hate
As you should.
Yeah.
Like I had a very passionate passionate talk about how much I really dislike Homelander to like Jordan.
Yeah,
Like I called him and just was going off
she did.
about how he is a POS character that just sucks.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen any lower character, if that makes sense.
It's silly because there's people on the internet who just like, why is he the bad guy? And it's like, if you had to ask that question,
Yep. There's-
you're also a bad
Steph,
guy.
Steph, especially with season 3, there was a large contingent of people who didn't realize Homelander was the bad guy. there's a
Excuse
huge
me?
contingent of them. Yes.
It's wild, isn't it?
And then
You're like, what?
And it's gotten to the point that Eric Kripke, like the guy who he's the showrunner, right?
Supernatural.
Yeah.
Supernatural.
He also made Supernatural, but
Okay.
he's like the head of the boys show. And he's just like, hey, all you people who just realized that Homelander is a bad guy, all these things, and you're sending hate towards the cast and everything, cut that out because we don't want you. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we don't want you. You missed the point of the show. Like,
Well, it's like we've
Yeah.
talked about it before. It's like I have customers who they're on the side of the Empire. Like when they watch Star Wars, they're like, "Oh yeah, the Emperor's got a good idea." You're like, "You know, that's not what."
are we the baddies?
I'm like, "All right. I mean, that's a point of view, I guess. I mean,
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
bad one.
all right. Yeah." I'm just like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, tonight I'm going to watch the last episode of season 2. I'm just
Yes.
breezing
People
through.
were criticizing Starlight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, you haven't gone to season 3 yet. Stuff happens in season 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
okay.
characters go through some stuff in season 3 that
Yeah.
I would. No spoilers, but by the end of season 3, there's no good guys.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
kind of getting
Yeah.
a gist of that because no one's really a good person
Yeah.
there.
He's like, you don't look at
Everyone
anyone and
makes
go,
mistakes.
they're right.
Yeah, a lot of people make mistakes. A lot of people do stuff that's just like,
Except
oh, you
for
know what, we're
Mother's
gonna
Milk. I'm like,
overlook this.
you're right most of
because
the time.
that was yesterday's
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, he's probably the rightest of them all. It's like,
Yeah.
Like, all of your motives justified. I get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially
No,
in
there-
season 3.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
No, you're like,
I'll get there. Yeah, no, there was one part I was watching and I had it on at work and I remember one part happened and I straight up was like, whoa! Like I just yelped
Oh,
and I had to think for a second.
maybe also don't watch season 3 at work.
yeah,
Okay.
Ooh.
yeah. Especially the first 10 minutes of episode 1.
Yes.
Do not watch that at work.
You should probably
You'll
not do
be
that.
called in. You'll be called into HR immediately.
You shouldn't be watching that show at work, kind of period.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
happened.
Watch something nice like Pokemon.
I don't know. Sometimes I have lunch and then I
The
just
Jamaican
angle
porno?
it towards me
What?
because it literally gets like this and no one has to see what I'm watching.
That's
So
Gotta
fair.
get them all.
Yes. Because I mostly just have my phone like this and I watch stuff on it. Like,
We
No, I
get
do
it.
the
You
other way.
have a new phone.
I watch it the other way. People don't need to see themselves in what I'm doing. It's fine.
All right, Anthony, you got some questions there, buddy?
All right, I got a couple matchups here.
Okay.
Would you rather a game of called Pick Your Poison, a bunch of cards, whatever. This is not an advertisement. Would you rather be 3 feet taller than you are right now? So what is everyone's height? I am 5'7", so 8'7". Jordan,
5'11".
I'm
5'11",
5'10". I'm
so
5'10".
8'11".
3.5.
Leland's nearly 9 feet tall, almost considered a large creature.
Oh my god, I'm Lady D size. Will people want me to step on them on the internet now?
Yes.
Would you rather be 3 feet taller than you are currently, or be 3 feet shorter than you are right now?
Oh, taller.
Taller.
Wait, 3 feet.
Because everyone
Yeah, 3
knows
feet short. I can't do anything.
anyone that's 6 feet up, beautiful and deserving of love. Everyone below that, nah.
Ooh.
Yeah, what do they say? The shorter you are, the closer to HE double hockey sticks.
Yes. The taller you are, the closer you're out of heaven.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
Wait.
Short people got no reason to live.
Jeez,
Beck's hot takes.
Damn. Why, Lord?
That's 3.
Why are you testing me? Oh, man. I would be shorter. I would go 3 feet shorter. Now,
You
if
just
I-
want to be a leprechaun for Halloween.
No, I don't. I've been short my whole life. It is a sad building block of my childhood. That said, the world is not made for tall people.
It is not.
It's not.
Yeah. Me and
So
Jordan
it-
are asking for a lot
yeah.
of trouble, but we
Yeah.
also just want to look imposing.
Yeah, and
I'm-
I'll be 8 feet tall and deserving of love because I'm so tall. You know how many women love tall men?
I think they have a cutoff.
Yeah, it's right below the waist. Go on.
Wait, if I
so
was
I-
shorter, wait, how? Okay, so fine.
Oh, if I'm short, is my dick the same size or?
Oh no, everything is proportionate. That's that. Yep, there it is.
Yep,
Is
that's
that a bean?
That's
That's
a
a
bean.
bean.
Bean
Yeah.
word?
That's a bean.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's a bean.
But yes, I would assume
Mm.
everything is proportionate.
Yes.
So someone just goes. They select me in the little selector thing. They go to edit and then resize and then by percentage they just put it up and then that's it.
That's it. Just perfectly free transform to be 3 feet shorter.
Can
Yeah.
I get Anthony's 3 feet if he doesn't want it?
This is a green bean.
Uh-oh. No, that's a jelly bean.
Usually I like green beans.
I've got the birthday cake bean.
Or
Barf.
oh, cool.
Oh.
Jordan, are you frozen? Oh,
Should
mine's birthday cake
should
or
I
dirty
also put this
dishwater.
on Instagram?
It's up to you.
I mean, the reel I made's doing pretty good. Here we go.
Hmm.
This guy.
Oh no.
yeah. Oh no, wait. Too soon
oh,
to
no.
tell.
He
No,
giggled.
Dirty
and-
dishwater, is it?
Yep.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna add this to my story.
It's getting worse.
Nah, make it a reel,
Oh.
whatever.
Whoa. Wow.
All right.
Ah.
No stress.
Oh, you went
September.
bright. You went bright red, dude.
Oh, he is very red right now. I'm gonna eat my bean
Yeah.
now.
Awful.
Oh,
Oh,
That-
nope.
that's booger. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're not good.
No stress. September.
That one began as something tasty and then it turned real bad. It turned
Yeah, they like really up the coating on these. That
The
really
outside shells-
confuse you.
yeah, way more sugar in the shells this time around. So it tastes
Yeah.
sweeter at first.
It's
And
thick like
then-
one of those freaking jelly beans you find in a dish.
And then
That's
barf.
some-
Cody is so fast. He already made
Oh,
emoji.
man.
of your-
You
we just got
monster!
beat.
Why would you do this, Goots? We went to
Yeah.
high school together.
But now me and Steph gotta play.
Bonded.
Hang on, I need to update everyone's bean count.
Thought we were gonna make it out of this. All right, well,
You
Nope.
I
weren't.
got whatever this color is.
Ugh.
Oh,
I got whatever that. Oh, I got a
I don't know
A
what it was, but it
speckle.
was delightful.
Well, you can suck a D.
Absolutely
that,
not.
that wasn't very nice.
Well, F you.
I didn't
Alright.
give you a bean. Don't take it out of me.
I forget if gestures count or not.
Dirty dishwater sucks.
That's a good question.
I guess I'm making a second reel.
Next bean is just like straight pink. I don't know what to do with this.
Cody's getting so many like emoji fodder in Pod Talk right now. No, okay, this is dirty dishwater or
I got dirty dishwater. It
There we
sucks.
go.
or tutti frutti. Oh no, I'm okay. Let me just point this at myself a little bit.
That's what yours says.
Oh no! Oh god!
Mine's either
It's in
dirty
my
dishwater
nose.
Oh, birthday
or
cake.
birthday
Sorry.
cake.
Yeah, birthday cake.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's in my nose.
I was looking at stinky socks and tutti frutti.
Oh,
It's
there's
in
a
my
stinky
teeth.
socks.
There's a stinky socks. Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Ew.
Not fun.
And then here's bean number 2. It's birthday cake, which is gross,
Oh, man.
but it's
I
better
got
than
dishwater.
it's better than dishwater. Ha.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got-
dishwater sucks.
The
I got
dishwater one is weird because it tastes exactly
How,
how
you
you
imagine
think
it?
it would be, and you're just like, How?
Yeah.
Like if you were washing dishes and you just saw that like not clear water and was just like, I'm just gonna get a cup and just take a sip. Because it also kind of tastes like soap, but like soap with other things.
I like this birthday cake because it's totally erased the booger.
I like birthday cake ice cream. That's good.
I don't know why you're coming at me tonight. I literally have done nothing to you.
Anthony just beamed Leland.
I'm just like, I don't understand.
Because you have the least. That's why.
Nuh-uh. Steph has the least.
You have the least. You have one. Steph has two.
In terms of beans, this episode.
Listen, if you are watching the shows, collecting the points, you can cash in. That means us, the four of us, we have the fodder to bean each other.
Yes, if we were smart people, we would
Too
also
late.
be
I already ate
watching.
it.
No! Who did
Already-
that?
Already ate it. It was
Ha.
a pepper one.
Oh.
Pepper almost sounds good right now. All right. Well,
Well,
we can't give points back, right? So
Well, Leland is saved from the next beaning.
Leland's got a
There
free
you
pass.
go. Okay, note your bean.
Oh,
You
I
have a
won't
bean.
forget.
You remember that one? I'm safe.
Oh, does it?
oh, you
Carm
can?
says you can give points back.
To Beck, if you can, because I have no idea how to do that. Corm,
Oh,
if you
me?
could-
Oh,
if you could,
okay.
if you could,
Oh,
if
I
you
don't-
could teach me that, that'd be great.
Nah, I don't.
Are
I
you
don't know
saying
how.
I can give them to Beck?
No, I think we're saying that if
It won't let me. LOL.
Oh, okay.
if you could teach us how to, Corm, that would be amazing.
Yeah, because we might be able to do it not from our end.
Well, it's okay. We'll just remember. Okay. All right, Anthony, you want to do another one since we all
Okay.
said tall and shorts?
Next
Tall and
one.
shorts.
Next one, very relevant.
Oh,
Would you rather have no taste buds, which sounds pretty good this month, or eat the last meal you had for every meal for the rest of your life?
oh.
The last meal I had was an olive pizza. It was only an olive pizza because I ordered a pepperoni pizza because today's National Pepperoni Pizza Day, but they forgot my pepperoni. But they
Let me tell you,
but they
Jordan's
remember the
orders
olive.
always get messed up.
Oh no.
Since our
During
whole
lunch.
friendship, it's always been messed up.
Dude,
Like somehow he always gets something
for
messed up.
lunch, my brother went to McDonald's because we don't have food at the house right now. So he went to McDonald's to get us lunch, right? I got my usual order of 2 McDoubles, no salt,
Duff, get that bean.
medium fries, no salt, and a sweet tea
one?
with no ice. They forgot my fries.
Oh yeah.
You can forget the fries.
I mean,
They
Yeah.
forgot my fries and they forgot one of Niall's sandwiches.
that's what you meant. I got beamed. Okay.
You got beaned.
Yeah, Steph, you got beaned.
Yeah, no, what do you call that? Yeah, Jordan, I remember prom. We went to Denny's. We all went to
God.
Denny's. It was the worst Denny's experience.
It was bad.
But Jordan got an Oreo shake, and there was no Oreos in there.
I
So
remember
you got a
that.
vanilla shake?
Yeah.
It was a vanilla shake with some chocolate syrup, and I said, "Sir, I ordered an Oreo shake," and he looked me
Oreo shake.
dead in my eyes and said, "Oh, you wanted Oreos in that?" And I was like, I was like, I put the shake down. I was like, "We're leaving." Didn't pay for that. Just left.
Well, we all left because I think 45 minutes wait, you got an Oreo shake without Oreos, and it was like, absolutely not. Let's go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And we went to Taco Bell.
Oh wait, Corm, you can give back points. Yeah, if you can, just give the points back to Beck. So Leland's not safe.
No.
What are you?
Oh, I need to update Steph's beans.
Oh,
And
I'm
frankly,
strawberry banana
Oh,
smoothie.
frankly, I'm upset that you saved Leland. I'll say it. I took that ish personally.
I mean, they beaned me last week.
It's true.
Yeah, but denying
Thanks, Corm.
me, that's where I draw the line.
I mean, you've been very mean to
Thank
me
you,
tonight. Doesn't
Cody.
that give you some sort of satisfaction?
Not. I have been regular mean to you.
I have a terrible
we were-
idea, guys.
Oh,
What's
sure.
that?
What?
I was thinking about just turning off the restrictions for the final show.
What does that mean?
They can't spam us with
That they
memes,
can
though.
spam.
No. No.
Like-
Why don't you do it to 2? How about
May-
2?
no.
Maybe reduce the timer
No.
The cost.
to like an hour, but like we can't pull out all the breaks.
I like Corm. I have quite a lot of points.
Yeah, I have.
And I may regret bringing this up, but there's still the double bean that no one has redeemed yet for 5,000 points. Just saying.
What happens?
Why?
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
there.
you're worth it. Maybe you're Maybelline. I don't know.
I mean,
Look, it's also
maybe you're Maybelline.
it's also a way to burn 5,000 points from
Yeah.
somebody.
I'm glad you enjoyed that, Corm.
All right,
All
Anthony,
right.
you got another card there?
No taste buds or last meal. Where do we land on that
Oh.
one?
Oh,
Well,
I'll do
if I had to
I'll do
eat
the last
that-
meal for the rest of my life because I want to be able to taste things.
yeah.
There
Even if
are
it's-
specific
even if
things I
it's-
want to taste.
Yeah, so you had an olive pizza. Yeah,
Yes.
that's where we got sidetracked immediately.
Yeah.
All right, olive pizza. That seems pretty solid.
Yeah.
The
Wasn't
last
bad.
thing I ate was a bean and cheese burrito.
Oh, I
There's
haven't had
worse
that in
things.
a long time.
There's worse things I could have had. But it's okay. Leland, what was the last thing you ate?
I had a couple slices of pizza that wasn't great.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh,
All right,
Yeah.
so no taste buds or only that on repeat
But just for dinner, is it like every meal?
forever?
every meal for the rest of
Every
your life.
Gonna be
meal
here
for the
forever.
rest of your life.
Honestly,
Forever.
like I just cannot wrap my brain around not being able to taste things anymore because that
Yeah.
removes the joy of eating for me.
No, you
Yeah.
are correct,
But
but
you're
then-
only
but-
eating the one thing.
But you're only tasting the one thing. Yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah,
get
but-
bland in and of
I
itself.
don't
But
know.
that's a
At
meal.
that point, you
I can
gotta
still
eat- Like-
snack,
Yeah.
baby.
But like
Yeah.
day 2, I'll be just over that. Yeah.
And I can still drink. I could like
It's true. It just says meal. I mean, you could take a bite of something and call that a meal and just have something
Yeah.
else with it.
I could just be here eating candy. That's not a meal. It's just a snack, baby.
be.
I really feel like you're going against the like.
Okay, if I have
Spirit
a
of the
slice of
question.
pizza with every meal for the rest of my life, I can still have other things
You
with it.
can only eat the last
one
thing you
thing.
ate.
So even snacks?
Forever.
So
Okay.
snacks are little pizzas?
That's-
Your
that's fine.
snacks are just little olive
I will
pizzas.
I will rub something on my tongue and not eat it. Just let me taste it, baby. Come on, baby.
No.
Let me get a little taste.
Yeah, I had. What did I have? I had salt and pepper pork chops, some fried rice, and some pancit.
I had a cluck from Jack in the Box with curly fries and an unsweetened iced tea. That would make it really easy to diet, though. You know, having no taste would make it really easy to diet. Be eating all the healthy
Yeah,
stuff that
and
I
I just-
don't currently enjoy. Yeah, actually, you do have a point there, Johnny Specs. You do have a point.
Yum.
But but Cody also has a point. Spit, don't swallow. You get all the flavor, but none of the calories because you're not eating it.
Y'all are really like stepping on the spirit of the question here by picking. this
Fine,
part.
I'll
Ooh.
just have pizza forever.
Corm
I
had
was
fried
gonna- I'll
tilapia with rice and ketchup. Solid.
Mhm.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
I had
ketchup is where
golden
I'm kind of
chopsticks.
questioning. Like, was the ketchup on the fish?
No, you use it to kind of just spice up the
Add a little flavor.
You get some of the vinegariness of the ketchup. That's what that's
Mhm.
for.
I
Yeah,
did.
see?
Okay.
Dip it,
Okay.
yeah.
Like in my mind, I had this vision of you like hitting the 57 all over the like.
No,
Oh.
nobody. Only psychopaths.
Oh no! I've
put the
seen
ketchup
some
on
people
everything.
I've seen some people drizzle ketchup over their rice.
Yeah, and
It
now we're
happens.
not friends with those people, are we?
No.
See?
Are we gonna talk about the people who ketchup on the fries as opposed to ketchup next to the fries, and how on fries people are just like people you should
Psychopaths.
just turn your back on immediately?
Yeah,
They are unhealthy people.
they do not have their lives together if they're putting
No.
ketchup drizzling
No.
all over their fries.
Friday, I went and had dinner with my brother and my dad. It was a late birthday dinner since we haven't had a chance to sit down together. And we're at the sports bar up in Poway, and we all get a different burger. And I know my dad is this kind of psychopath. I didn't realize that I live with a psychopath who also puts ketchup right on top of the fries. Who are these people? What makes you think that this is a better way? Just try to explain to me how in some world this is a better option than just pulling up your ketchup on the side. This is insane.
I put it on the side because I like my fries crispy still.
Everyone knows.
Soggy.
Everyone knows when you get nachos, it's better to have some nachos inside, not just on top. When it's just on top, you've got everything underneath that is just ruined now. It's just more work than is needed. Same with ketchup. If you just put the ketchup on top,
no cheese.
You're just making a mess. It's not worth it. Just pull to the side. This is the smart move. Don't be a psychopath.
Sorry, I had to pretend ban Beck. They're out here with ketchup and mustard on top of the fries.
Beck, I thought you were cool. Ugh.
Yeah, no.
Okay, next question.
Uh.
Yeah, I guess we can squeeze out one more question. Be unable to use the following words: the and to be of.
No.
Or never eat chocolate again.
I'll never eat chocolate again.
I'll never eat chocolate again.
That easy?
That easy. I don't eat chocolate that much in general. Like, yeah, I like chocolate well enough, but it's not
candy person.
Yep.
Leland, you look conflicted.
I love chocolate.
Sure do. That's why we're such good friends.
Chips. Sometimes I don't choose the chips.
That's called self-control, Steph. Congratulations.
Oh, okay.
We had chips.
I'm just saying I love chips too. And ice cream.
I'll speak Spanish forever.
Don't try and break the game, Johnny Specs.
I guess I'll just have to get rid of chocolate because I wouldn't even know how to not use those words as a joke.
Yeah. Like, does it just replace? Like, do you just not have it in your vocabulary anymore?
You cannot say it.
Do I have to make a conscious effort to remember not to say it?
Yeah, do you have to try, or I just don't say it?
Completely, like magic-wise.
It just magically is erased. You are incapable of saying it.
So then, if I'm incapable of saying it due to, let's say, magic, then I don't really know what I'm missing, so I would replace those words with other things anyway.
Or you wouldn't replace them at all.
They exist because you've lived this long.
Sure, but I'm just saying, but my body won't be able to actually say them, so then I'll just have to learn to say things without using them.
Yeah, I don't remember all the words, so I just feel like if I were talking, I would... Yeah.
What?
I mean, you achieved it in that sentence, but it didn't sound very classy.
You know what? I'll get rid of chocolate just because maybe I don't need it.
The, and, to, be, and of. Very
There's
common
plenty
adverbs.
of these in the world
I
I can
and
enjoy.
all the time.
Those are such like useful articles. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
We change a lot of things.
Yeah, I'll just get rid of chocolate. That's fine.
I'm fine with getting rid of chocolate. That's not a huge deal to me. In fact, it's not a very big deal at all to me at all.
It's a huge deal for me, but I'll learn to live without it. There's other candies. There's imitation chocolate. There's white chocolate.
Do you love me some white chocolate?
But I thought like no chocolate altogether.
I mean, it just says chocolate. So he's just picking it all apart.
I mean, chocolate is an umbrella, and then there's white chocolate and all those other things that fall under that. So you can't eat any of that umbrella.
It's okay. It's okay.
Let's see if we can end bigger than that. Only be able to communicate by shouting as loud as you can.
So Stephanie, I guess,
already does that. Yeah.
Or only be able to whisper
like you do. So the medium is Whisper Daddy and Steph. Those are our two.
That's it.
I
That's
think
it, baby. It's
I'd
either-
rather be
it's
Whisper
either
Daddy.
me-
Yeah, I'm gonna take Whisper Daddy. I don't want to yell.
I don't like
Yeah.
that because sometimes people whisper and they don't realize they have bad breath, but I still can't hear you, so I have to lean forward, and you're still all.
Steph,
And I'm just like, what?
but Steph, can you imagine? Say, for instance, you are at a funeral and you turn to me because I'm alive in this scenario.
No one liked her anyway. That's,
And you try to just talk to me and say like something innocuous like I need a pee. Like
No.
God, the mortician made her so ugly.
Why is this happening?
it should have been me.
This brings too
yes,
low.
I did it. He deserved it. I hope they burn an HE double hockey stick.
Yes.
I thought we
I
couldn't
really had
spell.
hope for a second.
Are we not allowed to spell?
I thought we couldn't
Oh
spell.
no, I've been doing it.
No, yes,
Oh, we've always said HE double hockey sticks.
yeah.
Okay.
If that's the
I-
case, then Steph needs to take like 6
Yeah, then
beans
I
from
need to
2
take
years ago.
beans. Yeah.
It's like-
I need to take beans if that's.
No,
if
yeah,
that's
we've
a-
been letting that fly. That's been
Yeah.
fine. It's been lewd gestures and the words themselves. Context.
Well, at least
has-
when we say the H word, we spell that, but everything else has been like I said, POS.
Sure.
Yeah.
that's an
So-
acronym. You're not even spelling it at that point.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now remove the A B like all those and you start to shout.
That'd be annoying.
See, Beck, that'll just become a point sale.
Point sale.
Mm-mm.
Point of sale. Cash wrap.
Yeah, but you can't say of, so just point sale.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing there. All right. We'll wrap it up for the main show here. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have enjoyed this ridiculous conversation, then please be following us on our social medias. We are on the Instagram, Twitter, and the Facebook. Technically also on TikTok, but don't bother looking us up. Follow it. Just don't expect anything from us. We are on all those. You can search the League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcast. We knocked another one off of the list of ridiculousness. So if you want to add ridiculous topics, feel free, send us an email with all of your crazy 2 a.m. conversation topics. That's the gold we're looking for here. Send those to lorcpodcast@gmail.com. If you have shown up late to the live Twitch stream, we're here every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can catch this whole thing as a podcast. Eventually, it goes back onto the internet on Twitch. Really just messed myself up. Switcher.
Mhm.
Switcher?
Stitcher.
Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Verizon Podcasts, whatever. I don't know.
Audible.com.
Audible.com. They got podcasts.
They do.
Yeah.
Let us know if we're there too.
Actually, let me check.
But we are on the podcast places. That's the important part of this little piece of information. We are on the podcast places. You can download us, subscribe to us. Just go ahead and give us a little follow there, and we will be much appreciative of that.
Thank you for cheering, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie. Keep wasting
Thank
those
you,
points, you
Jackie.
fool.
They're not points based. That's money based.
What? Wait,
Mhm.
what?
Yeah.
Bits are money.
Yeah,
Does
bits are.
that word count?
But which word?
What did I
I'm
say?
not going to say it in case it counts.
Well, we
I
don't. We
honestly
didn't
don't know
hear
what
what you
you're
Wait,
talking about.
No, we've been saying bits.
No.
Oh.
Anthony said a BA word, and I don't
said.
know
A
if that
BA
counts.
word?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Did I say the butt word?
No, you said the BALL word. Does that count as
Oh.
a swear?
Balls?
Yeah.
I think we're fine with balls.
I don't know. You were all questioning double HE hockey sticks. I'm
Yes,
not gonna bring
listen.
it up. I'm just
Yeah, but
saying.
that's different.
The
You could
rules are
soccer
dumb.
balls, basketballs.
Yeah, but he didn't say it in the sense of like I got basketballs. It's like-
Listen, the rules are dumb. The fact that we can say balls but not the Kendrick Lamar album is ridiculous.
Yes,
Or-
I
They were
agree.
made up.
Or the thing above
rules-
the balls.
The rules were made up
Unless
on
it's
the
a
fly.
technical term.
When is it a
The
technical term?
I'm just saying. I mean, you know.
when
like,
your
oh.
doctor says it.
When we're eating spotted dick, is that when it is?
Yeah.
No, I meant the.
Mm.
Or you're
the
talking about the
PNS
little
word.
deer? You're talking about like them little deers, the dicks?
Oh, they're really cute.
They are cute.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Anyway, podcast.
Are
Whatever.
we actually
Jordan,
on Audible?
Are we?
We're on Audible.
What?
Nice. That's like legit. That's like a place you spend money.
That's cool.
What?
Right on.
How did we get there?
What?
I thought you have to.
What?
How are we there?
Yeah, our podcast is on Audible.
Because Lipson's out there doing the good Lord's work and spreading the good news.
Listen to us on
Yeah.
Audible.
Listen to us
That's
on
cool.
Audible. Listen,
Wait.
that's the only one I care about now.
And then when you guys get your free credits to get a book with your Audible subscription, why don't you also give us a little listen while you're there?
There you go.
All right, Jordan, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. I usually stream on Fridays, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, playing Bloodborne, but I am prone to doing random streams over the weekend with Steph. So,
Yes.
follow Steph on social media because she tweets when we go live. I don't.
Oh, yeah. This is true. All these things are true.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and look at my article on pixelatedgeek.com. It's about the demo for Valkyrie Elysium. You could also watch my first impressions video on that, or Wu Long Fallen Dynasty, which I played both of those over the weekend. Just recorded videos, put them up on my YouTube channel. Jordan's a Bear. You'll find it. It's fine. Yeah, that's it for me. I think I'm gonna try to do another video at some point. But anyway, the end. Steph, where can people find you on the internet?
Yeah.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Steph Noise. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post stuff.
You sure do.
I did a first impressions of Kirby's Dream Buffet.
Which is so much fun.
Yeah.
That game is a lot of fun. It's Kirby Fall Guys.
Oh.
Yes.
Did you see the new? Did you see this new stuff for Fall Guys this week?
Yes.
Yes.
And I thought of you.
Oh, I am racking up them points to get that Vulcan and Borg outfit.
Okay, yeah. I saw.
I got the Xenomorph
Like,
yesterday.
Oh,
I
nice.
feel like Leland would like this.
I'm a little running around, a little alien. I got red eyes. I'm just like,
No.
and the new levels are super hard. They're all like,
I
it's all
think-
sci-fi,
Yeah.
science fiction
Yeah.
based stuff. It's
Neat.
fun but hard. So
Sounds cool.
Right on.
Sunday should be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, and are we adding a new game to the rotation this week? Actually, we'll talk about it.
Yes.
We'll talk about it on Sunday. We'll talk about it on Sunday. What are
Yeah,
we
we'll talk
playing
about
on
it on
Sunday?
Sunday.
Tune in, find
Yeah.
out.
Yep. I'm Leland. You can find me at Leland Pierce Art on Instagram, or apparently my teak sona, a word that Anthony used that I can't stop laughing at because it's so dumb. You said it first. I know you probably don't remember that, but
I don't.
I understand. Anyway, Pineapple Pierce on Instagram as well, or just I get this. So my Twitter, kind of doing a little bit better, because I started hashtagging and retweeting the Warehouse 13 resurgence, and a lot of those Warehouse 13 people, we all just keep repeating stuff. So I'm getting a couple followers.
Oh,
That's kind of
nice.
Oh, there you go.
cool. Yeah. Anyway, Anthony, it's
If
time.
you would like me to enter your haunted maze, then find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter.
Could have been worse.
I feel like someone should be insulted, but I'm not sure who.
The dead person that he's going after.
Who said they were dead? It's just haunted.
Why is it haunted? Oh no, don't answer that one.
So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are
Jordan.
I'm Leland.
I'm Steph.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
And with that, we transition into LoRC. Nights.
I forget, are we bean free?
Yes.
Yes, we are bean free during nights. During the nights portion.
Fuck, yes.
Oh my god. Okay, so Roseanne gave me like a huge bag of like molds, like for resin. And I pulled one out. It's a fucking otter.
Aw.
Like, how fucking cute is that? I'm gonna make this. I'm so excited. I have a huge bag full
Damn.
of just assorted molds.
Huh.
So I am going to get into my whole artistic outlet with making stuff. I'll probably have keychains and some other stuff coming out.
Check out Cute and Resinables on the Instagram.
Yeah, I'm still doing stuff.
Jordan, I think that though we are free from our own mistakes of cursing, that the bean counter should still be on for nights.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Meaning people can still bean us, is what he's saying.
I put them away already.
You're still sitting there, so clearly they're within arm's reach.
Terrible, right?
You know, I don't like that. I'm going to vote no.
That's fair.
Well, Jordan just got beaned, so
And he don't have to take it.
Nope. Points were spent. I didn't turn off the rewards yet, so.
Oh, I need to fix this. Okay, there.
Ooh, that looks yellowy orangey.
Yeah, it might be a dead fish, strawberry banana. Yeah.
Well, I hope it's strawberry.
Oh,
Strawberry
Leland,
banana.
you just got beaned.
Ooh,
I'm
By
not doing
Rovi.
it.
Rovi late in the chat. Come on, Leland.
No, I put them away.
They are
You
literally
Leave your thing.
You said
Literally
nights
within our-
was over.
I mean, you did.
they are within reach of you, Leland.
Why?
We know this for a fact.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, saving bean.
Oh, somebody saved Leland.
Nope, saved me.
Oh,
It's already in my
Too
mouth,
late,
though.
you already had it.
It's too late. Oh yeah, that was for Jordan. Sorry, Jordan.
It's okay. I know how to redeem points. Give back points
right.
now.
Okay, good.
I'll take my bean in a minute. I'm doing stuff right now. Hold on.
What stuff are you doing? That's more important than hanging here with your friends.
Putting the podcast in the thing so that you can edit it later.
Ah, that could wait.
If I don't do it now, I don't do it.
Stab.
And then you do that frantic text on Sunday night after we get done gaming. Who didn't put the thing in the thing?
Somebody's track is missing. That is how I text. He's right. He's right.
That surprisingly wasn't that bad for a dead fish.
All right, I got a bean.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
it's a
looks
good
bright
bean.
blue. Yeah, I think you're gonna be fine.
No matter what it is, it's good.
Toothpaste.
There it is.
Minty fresh.
All right, that puts Leland at 3 for the night.
Man, I'm still fucking up here.
Ooh.
I don't like it.
I don't know if he'll pick up. It's a spooky lamp with like little stars and moons and stuff.
Like
Sorry, I'm really excited.
oh, lamp. It's a spooky
Yeah, lamp.
lamp
It's a little spooky lamp.
with a P at the end.
Sound like a lamb, like the animal.
Oh, yeah, no, a lamp.
Okay, a lamp.
In all honesty, thank you guys for all you do. Stressful day goes out the window when you guys pop up. Well, Johnny Specs, I'm very happy that we can lighten your day for you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out.
What is that?
That's just Leland being
Who, me
the
or
most
her?
Leland being the most sassiest motherfucker here.
I love it.
It's
I
hot.
have mine. Can I take mine out too?
But
Of
look,
course you
it's
can,
a
Steph.
DuckTales one.
Woo!
We
Oh
all
yeah,
have
I have
fans.
one. Over
Yeah.
there.
Guess what? Got one too.
Wait, dang it! I gotta go so far. Hold on.
What is even that?
My burrito.
Okay.
Got mine too. I got mine too. I'm never good at this. Oh damn it!
What was that?
Steph, what
Me
is
not being
happening?
coordinated. I'm not.
You have to
Coordinated.
you have to make sure it's closed, right? Just hold like the front. Just hold like the front. And then just
Oh, there. I got it.
Steph, you gotta.
yeah. It's like it's just a noisemaker. You just do it like that, yeah.
Kind of fan your hand out when you do it and just kind of like slide your thumb a little bit. And that'll help kind of it out. As we teach
I'm
Steph how to
learning.
open a fan.
I know,
got
right?
it. I got it.
Did you? Because it didn't pick up on
Yeah,
mic.
see there. Wow.
She went,
Got it.
wow.
It I mean,
She
it
made the
looks
sound
good.
herself.
She was all, wow.
It looks good. That's the important thing.
That's right. It looked good.
She's
All
just
that
rubbing
matters.
on corduroy really hard to give off the sound.
Corduroy is hot. You don't want to be wearing that shit right now.
She's got like a quarter on corduroy pants. She's going.
Yes. Oh, that was fun.
Oh, I have to switch to moderator view, that's why.
I'm gonna save this. Did I save this already? Export.
Oopsies.
Entry. What else did me and Jordan watched? What was it? The Voyeurs. Voyeurs.
Yes, The Voyeur starring Justice Smith and Sydney Sweeney.
Yes. It's an erotic thriller.
Ooh.
There's a lot of.
Did
sex in
not
there.
see that ending coming. Okay, then I just reject it. Boom. All right, Goots,
I
you
told my
should have gotten
coworker
your
about
points
it.
back. Cool. So every
like,
5
telling
minutes I
her.
get 10 points.
Huh?
Yeah, yep, that's how it works. Yeah, I
So-
really enjoyed Voyeurs.
Specs, be sure you're checking us out Thursday for Co-op Thursday,
Yes.
Sunday for the Community Day. Those
Yeah.
are both longer than this episode. Tuesdays is the shortest usually
Yep.
of our streams, so you can
But the-
really rack in a lot of points
The longest is usually Sundays.
Sunday.
Yeah, but we're doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a good
but
time.
like as far as like times to collect a lot of points, Sunday is really the big cash in day to collect a lot of points.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep, Johnny
Yeah.
Specs, that's honestly why I wanted to watch the movie. Because of the plot.
They don't really make those kinds of movies anymore.
With plots?
No, erotic thrillers.
Yeah, it's not a thing. It's not too
Yeah.
much. Yeah. Kind of a died out thing.
Same with like the
Tried
romantic
it.
comedies really taking a distant back seat.
Sure, but there's a new one right now. We were talking about it the other night. The George Clooney, Julia Roberts romantic comedy.
Oh. George
Oh.
Clooney's acting again?
Look at them doing.
Yeah, I don't think he ever stopped. He just rich enough he don't have to do it.
I thought he retired when he got married and got married.
Oh. I mean, most of his money was made off the tequila he did.
Yeah, he made a lot of money off of tequila.
Like, I think he sold the tequila for like 150 million or some nonsense like that.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
He's rolling in it. He's actually
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne now.
I mean, he owns a house on Lake Como, for fuck's sake. That's not
Yeah.
cheap.
No, that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, you make a good point, Johnny Specs. Euphoria is so big that everyone on that show basically can have a career. Like,
Yeah.
I think Sydney Sweeney has been in the most movies at this point from the Euphoria cast.
Is
Next
she
to
the one
Zendaya.
that's? I think is she the one that I think Shane told me she's in the Madam Web movie.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she's playing
Yeah.
Peter Parker's mom.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wait, Sydney
I-
Sweeney? No, because she's way too young for that.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Like
it's
a young
it's a young Peter
version.
Parker. Like he's not born
okay.
yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
The rumor is the movie is Madam Web gathers a bunch of lady Spider-Man characters
yeah.
and they go Terminator. They got to go save Peter Parker's mom from bad things so that Peter Parker can be born,
Yeah.
so that the Spider-Man can be a thing.
Oh, that's cool. But yes, Stephen Sweeney is in
Yeah.
the Madam Web movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
If that's the truth for that rumor of that plot, I'm in. Like that,
That sounds
sounds
awesome.
interesting.
That sounds really
Yeah,
cool.
no, that sounds
yeah.
good.
Yeah, hopefully that's true. I'm a little hesitant of Dakota Johnson. I don't dislike her. I just don't. She hasn't done that thing where I'm like, oh, I do like you. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen anything where I'm just like, oh yeah, you're great.
Yeah.
Dakota Johnson, you're great.
She's not bad.
She's not bad.
She's
no.
always solid performance.
But-
I feel that she definitely gave her all in the movies, but Johnny Specs makes a point. Madam Web is supposed to be like 60. She's
Yeah.
like 30 tops.
yeah,
like-
yeah. And then,
And
honestly,
the original, they were
Yeah.
originally wanted, Sandra Bullock wanted to do it because she wanted to do a comic book movie for her kids. And I was
Aw,
like,
that's
yeah.
cute.
I'm like,
That would-
I think
that would've been
Sandra
cool.
Bullock would,
yeah,
but I'll watch Sandra Bullock read a phone book. Like, I don't give a crap.
Oh yeah,
true.
cinnamon
So-
bullets
Yeah.
for days.
Cinema
Yeah.
bullets for days, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to
Yeah,
look her. I had to
I
look
think-
up
I think the only
Dakota
thing I've
Johnson
actually-
up. She's literally our age.
I think the only movie I've really seen Dakota Johnson in is How to Be Single. I know she's in the
Oh.
50 Shades stuff, but I didn't watch
You
those.
cut
movies.
out, buddy. You cut out.
Oh, sorry. How to Be Single is the only movie I've
Yes.
seen Dakota Johnson in.
Well, I don't even know what that
Yeah.
is.
It's a how would
A
you
chick
describe it,
flick?
Steph? It is a chick flick. It's 100%
Oh,
a chick
okay.
flick. Yeah,
It has Leslie Mann,
I
Rebel
like her.
Wilson, Allison Brie,
yeah.
Okay.
I like those
Those are all
three
solid
ladies.
Damon
people, yeah.
Wayans.
It has a very solid cast. Yeah.
I did like her in the movie where Chris Hemsworth fucking steals the movie. The casino one.
One Night at the El Royale.
Yes.
I still need to
Yeah,
watch that.
Bad
I
Times
still
at
need
the
to watch
El
that.
Royale.
Bad Times.
Times at the El Royale.
Yeah. I still need to
Oh
watch
my
that.
god, she's good in that. But everybody in that movie is turning in like top tier performances.
Yeah, I hear everyone was turning in great performances, but Chris Hemsworth destroyed everyone.
He destroys everyone in that movie. For someone who is, I'll be honest, Thor is
Typecast.
great, but it's Thor. Like,
yeah.
he's not turning in the greatest Shakespearean performance in Thor. He's
Yeah.
outacted by pretty much everybody in those movies, but he's good in them.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't think he fucking comes in at like a 20 and you're like, oh, he's got shit that no one's letting him do. Kind of like when you saw
Yeah.
Ghostbusters and you were like, this movie's okay, but he's really funny.
and then he pops in like, oh, dude, you're really good at comedy.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, you should probably do more of this. You're actually quite entertaining in comedy. Yeah. I was gonna tell you. Oh, there's a new movie on Netflix that we was telling Anthony about over the weekend. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer with Marlon Wayans and the sister from Stranger Things, Lucas's sister. It's a
Oh.
Halloween family movie
No,
where
I've not- yeah.
they somehow conjure Halloween props come to life and take over a small town, and the family's got to fight Halloween props from like an evil spell or whatever. It's as cheesy as family Halloween
Yeah.
fun can be, but it looked really good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this actually looks really entertaining. I miss
Here.
those like terrible cheesy Halloween family movies. They don't do those as often as they used to.
Question.
What's up?
All right. So we are here coming towards the end of September. We've got one more No Swear September episode to do, and then we're in Halloween Town and we are costume ready.
Yeah, sure.
Who is ready with their costumes? Is anyone
Nope.
still debating what they're gonna do, or does everyone
De-
have their lineup ready?
Debating, no.
I'm still debating because there's travel
to-
involved in
you have to
October.
travel.
So I
Yeah.
have, I
We'll
have
be
issues.
here.
Yeah.
We already tried to figure that out because we would be mainly together.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of doing like like split background type deal, possibly. We'll see.
Well,
We'll
how
figure
about you,
something
Anthony?
out.
Are you just still debating, or do you got a lineup?
As of this past weekend, the drive helped out a bunch. I have figured out my roster now for The 4 costumes. I've got 2 cheap and easy ones, and then I've got 2 others that can kind of vary. Hopefully, I don't end up spending too much money on them because I am also like trying to go big. In general, this Halloween, might dip into the credit card a little bit. But I've got all 4. I think overall, I've got some really good ones. I don't think I have any that are going to beat whatever Steph is going to do,
Yeah.
but I do think I've got some pretty good on brand, very Anthony costumes.
You guys don't have your expectations high because
You
For
say
the
it
3rd year in a
every
row.
year.
Yes, she says it.
I've only stolen 2 of the episodes.
I don't
Ariel and
want the
Nezuko.
bar.
Come on.
I don't want the bar set too high that I could never achieve
Steph,
it again.
I literally made a video for my reveal last year
Yeah.
That's what he had to do to compete.
to compete with you.
I don't
Steph,
what
do you
to
know
tell
what you're doing? Do you know what you're doing yet?
Yeah, I have like 4.
All right, so you got all
You
all
need
4.
4.
Yeah,
So that's
I have
good.
4. I just don't know how I want to do it.
Oh,
I
the
don't know
order?
what my test the waters costume is. I don't know what the last costume is.
I figure go shitty to good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
Weak,
usually
weakest the strongest. That's how I
yeah,
would roll.
that's usually the vibe, cheapest to most expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got my order figured out and everything. I really kind of nailed it down. I'm happy with them. And I think they're going to be very entertaining for me. And
Okay.
ones I would definitely keep and wear again out in public, most of them.
Okay.
But don't look at me like that.
Bondage kitty?
You don't know my life.
You're right, I don't. That was proven.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, my fucking Christ.
Oh, I just got a crazy idea. No,
What?
because I have one costume.
I can tell you got a egg foo shen look for a second.
Because I have an idea, because I have one costume before I have to travel, so all right, okay.
So maybe go
That's
real
your
hard on the
elaborate
first
one.
one.
Which I might have to just go
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
hard on the first one.
Just like knock everyone's dick in the dirt the first week and then just ride that wave for the rest.
It's not a solid plan, honestly. It's like,
It's definitely not a bad idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of this.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to leave already? We're not even
Yeah.
at 2 hours.
I got stuff to do.
What are you doing?
You don't know my life.
And I
Watch
want
your
to. I want
No.
to, but you don't
No, you
tell
don't.
me.
You don't.
You don't
And that's not
tell
true
me.
because I share everything with you.
You're not sharing this. Come on,
just-
big guy.
This is just
just
one
tired.
thing, Anthony. This is one thing that
This is the one thing he keeps from me.
Yeah. I'm just tired, man.
All right, well, if you're just tired, that's fine. That's different. Oh man, we got to get out of here. Val is getting real close to 1,000 points. So
can we just delete his points? I'm kidding. We can't do that. Really quick, John Speck says, speaking of Halloween or October, have you guys watched the trailer for the new Hellraiser Hulu thing? I don't know if you
I
guys
did.
talked
I
about
have
it earlier.
not.
I've not watched that
I
trailer
have
yet.
not seen the trailer yet.
I
I
need to
watched
do
the
that.
trailer.
neither
was-
have I, but I am.
It was a Hellraiser movie.
Oh God, Corm has 10,000 points.
So do I.
Yo,
Oh yeah, I have 21.
Corm, you want to like do brunch or something? Like I'll buy you flowers or whatever.
I'll buy you flowers.
I don't-
Or whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Corm suddenly became very terrifying to me.
Let her have another feat.
She's always, you can have all the feet. Corm's always been a little frightening.
That's
Now
a,
she just got way scarier.
that's a fun sentence out of context.
It's a D&D thing. You totally wouldn't get it.
FEATS, not the little feetsies.
Yes, I know.
I know.
All right.
One day we'll get you and Steph back into a D&D game.
Yeah.
man, I gotta
We'll do
get
another
okay.
one shot. We'll
Yes,
have a
the
bunch
one
of
shots are
fun.
way easier for me
The
to
further adventures of Kanye, the half orc.
And
an LED.
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 And it's pronounced
Where she
Kanye.
drops the bass.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
She drops the bass.
You call him Cayenne. That's just
Cayenne.
Oh man, this is gonna make Niall so uncomfortable.
Someday it's a dream of mine to put you two through D&D again.
all right.
All right. Yeah, we'll get out of here. Stuff to
Yeah.
do. I got this half a burrito to finish, I guess. If you've enjoyed this, everybody, thank you so much. You are amazing human beings hanging out with us here deep into after hours, where just any concept of semblance of order of a narrative, it just gets thrown out the window, and we're just doing whatever. You all are amazing. Thank you so much. We'll be back next Thursday for Co-op Thursday. Steph and Jordan play a game.
We're playing Resident Evil 6. We're doing Jake's campaign. If you tune into my stream, Jordan is a Bear, twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear, you will see Sherry Birkin's perspective. And if you go over to right here on twitch.tv/LRC podcast, you'll see Steph's perspective, and she's playing Jake Mueller, the mysterious new character added to Resident Evil 6. What's his connection? What's his connection to previous Resident Evils? You should watch the game as we play it, and we'll all find out together. We already know because it happened in Chris's story.
I was losing my breath as you were saying all of that. I was like, what's happening to my air?
Jordan's digitally sucking the air out of Steph's room.
I can't breathe.
That's happening on Thursday. Sunday is Community Game Day, where we will find the best and largest group games to get into. We've got the Red Deads. We've got Fall Guys. Jackbox has become very popular.
Oh yeah,
and frankly, I think is really pulling in the most people to watch as well.
Sounds about right.
But we've got stuff coming up. We've got games we're always talking about trying out at least a little bit. So if you want to see, if you like some co-op games, you're just going to want to see how they're played, check in with us. Maybe we're going to play it and you can play with us.
It's true. Depending on the game, you can play with us. Yeah.
We always look for large co-op or versus games, and we always look for something relatively cheap.
Yes.
And inexpensive. We don't need anyone spending a bunch of bucks on games just to hang with us. We're happy just to have your company.
It's true.
Yes.
So until Thursday, once again, thank you very much. You're all amazing. We love you very, very much. We can't wait to see you again. Get those points. Get the bean cannons ready. We only got one more podcast to go, and then it's Halloween.
It's true.
So,
oh yeah, and you can keep the conversation going by joining our Discord server, which is right there in the chat. If you have not done that, it's basically everyone you've seen in chat here and us, and we just have a good old time talking about random things.
But it stays active.
It does stay active.
Very active Discord for not having a ton of people in.
Yeah. If you like fighting games, come on over to my neck of the woods. We talk about all the fighting game stuff.
You want to talk some wrestling? The wrestling channel is always open and constantly talking about what is happening, theories, concepts. Everyone's banking on Bray Wyatt coming back soon.
Friday.
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor.
Yeah, so check us out in Discord, free to everybody. Otherwise, we'll see you back here for Co-op Thursday. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.